Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to the lake. And we're going to be crossing and getting away from that stupid mine.
At last we have reached
This is the smallest lake ever. So, now that we have the key to Servingy Mansion, we're just gonna head on over there and see what's going on. I mean, surely the local lord might know something about it. You know, what with the fact that his mansion is covered in eternal night at all hours of the day. We've already gotten all the information we can get out of these people. NPC dialogue doesn't change as the game goes on. Besides, they don't know what's going on any more than the rest of us do. Just gonna pick up some extra cash along the way. Yeah, the thing about this game is that there are always things that are useful to buy with money. Like, from the very first village all the way to the end of the game. Ah, the Metroidvania teleporters. This one doesn't take us anywhere yet. It's not like a Symphony or Harmony, where a portal you find will take you somewhere new even if you haven't discovered the exit. In this game, you have to discover all the way. Okay, the guy who blew up that bridge? That's our next boss. I see the domestic servant skeletons are tougher than the normal breed. Ominous. Whoa, whatever's going on in here, it's a bad time. Wonder what this is all about. Not worthy of witnessing my beauty, huh. Uh-oh. Well, Well, that's a problem we can't solve yet. This is why it's good to save. Oh, there's the diamond. Works like it always has. It's about as hard as the Holy Cross, too. Hello, Bone Pillar. I knew I'd see you again. Hello, ectoplasms. Now, there are a bunch of different ectoplasms in this game, and each one has a particular status ailment associated with it. The chance of you being nailed with a status ailment is dependent on your resist. You start with a 25% chance to resist all of them. Oh, looks like we're not getting through here yet. And different items will increase your resistance chance to the various ailments. There are the necklaces, which increase the resist to a single status ailment to 50%. and collars, which increase resistance to a particular status to 100%. The collars are extremely useful to have, but we won't be getting them for a while. However, one of them is actually going to be necessary to get the good ending. Hey, books! Yeah, most of the books in this game are about as useful as the books in Castlevania 2. However, there are some that are extremely useful. Not just because, you know, they have some relevant information, but the thing is, you should really be playing this game with a pen and paper nearby, because the books sometimes give solutions to puzzles that are somewhat distant from where the actual puzzle is. Puzzle level? Well, okay, none of the puzzles in this game are as hard as the ones in La Mulana, but the same principles apply. Well, that looks important. Until the guy blew it up. Well, of course there's going to be problem platforming. It's a Castlevania game. It's one of the reasons I never finished the classic Castlevania games, well, most of them anyway. It's because the cost for bad platforming is extremely high. Okay, what this puzzle wants us to do is that it wants us to add together the year of Maximilian de Servigny's death, which is 1899, and the year that the bridge over the river was built. So I'm going to have to do some math. This is highly unfortunate. No, wait, that's not it either. Okay, there we go. And the blue necklace, that gives us 50% stat resistance against Curse. However, in my experience, the only truly effective resistance is 100% anyway. Because status ailments can be so damaging to your gameplay, I don't think 50% resistance is good enough. Okay, there's a bit of a hiccup there because I kind of messed up recording this next part, so I had to start again. Speaking of ailments, the second von Veltheim power allows you to immediately cure yourself of any status ailment you're suffering from. Another thing is that while there are a bunch of status ailments in this game, you can only suffer from one at a time. So if you're suffering from weakness, you can get poisoned and, you know, truck on from there.
Life begins in
Okay, our next boss, Count Servingny. He has 3 attacks, and which one he's going to use is indicated by what stance he takes when he teleports in. If he points his hand towards you, he's going to fire those cursed brambles. If he just stands there, he's going to drop fireballs on you. And if he opens his cape, he's going to unleash all of those bats. By the way, you can't even slide under the middle bramble cluster. You have to use the platforms to get over them. Not run away like an idiot. Or stand there like an idiot. Just, in general, don't be stupid. Yeah, there wasn't a Dracula-style boss fight in the original Lecarde Chronicles, so I guess they decided to make up for that good and early in this game. Still, this fight is nothing too terrible. At least in the first part of it. The brambles cause curse and the bats cause disabled or stunned, one of those two. There's also a small window where you can hit Count Servingny while he's teleporting out. And after you reduce him below 40% hit points, his attacks become a whole lot faster. But that shouldn't be a problem, right? I guess it's a thing in Castlevania that vampirism makes you huge. But apparently, even if you're undead, you maintain one of the many deadly pressure points. Okay, the double jump. We got the double jump pretty early. But don't let that fool you. Because in Castlevania Bloodlines, Eric Lecarde was the fast, jumpy character. He even had a super jump, so in this game there are actually no less than 5 jump-related power-ups that we're going to collect before the game is over. But let's put our double jump to use immediately. Well, that's quite a home security system you got there, sir. Hey, 500 gold. Also, clear water cures any status ailment. By the way, you may have noticed that we have encountered 6 bosses in 3 videos and actually beaten 5 of them. This game has as many bosses as the entirety of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, both castles included. That game had 25 separate boss fights, and so does this one. And we're going to be coming back for Lady Servingy because she has something that I want. And sooner rather than later. Okay, there we go. And we're just gonna walk our way back and see what we can do with this brand new double jump of ours. Because there are some things we can get now. By the way, heading further east from the mansion, not a good idea. We aren't going to be able to do anything that-a-ways for a little while yet. By the way, if it looks like I'm storing up quite a bit of gold, don't worry, I'll be getting rid of all of it fairly soon. See, nope. Right, what I was looking for was somewhere else. I don't really have any problem with the backtracking part of this game. Largely because there isn't that much of it, and later on, the game is pretty helpful at telling you where exactly you need to backtrack to. The thing that really put me off Harmony of Dissonance was the really convoluted backtracking you had to do and how much of it had to be done. Okay, this is one of the most important abilities in the entire game. It basically allows you to spend hearts to create a barrier against a lot of projectiles and some of the more annoying smaller enemies in the game, like Fleamen and the smaller birds. But now we can finally move on and bid goodbye to Servingy, and head on to the next town. But first, I remembered where I needed to go. Don't worry, this is a relatively small detour. There's something I can get, and I want to get it now before I forget it. Again. Oh yeah, messing up a recording in this game can be kind of costly because I can't rotate saves like I could in Final Fantasy IV. Ah, the turquoise ring. Okay, there's no arcane formula for rare item chance in this game. Your luck percentage is the percentage chance of a monster coughing up their rare drop once you kill them. It starts at 3% and the turquoise ring increases it to 5%. Not a huge jump, I know. But there's going to be stuff later on that can increase it to like 20%. The game is actually surprisingly transparent about all of its math. And I'm going to be keeping an eye on the rare item percentage because there's equipment that I want that only shows up as a rare drop. But that won't be for a while.
Tis for no wager I'd bear thee away.
Yeah, taking me to the good place.
Death is the goal of your weary soul.
A little more of this. Oh, when we can climb the thorn ropes, we've got some stuff to cover. And now we can climb these cliffs. And we are now in the second region, Lecarde. It is full of nasty stuff. And it's actually extremely easy to die here. I don't want that axe. I want that cheese, however, and I don't want those projectiles. That spider's dodge game was too good. There's the weakness resistance necklace. Well, that's not a nice thing to write on a grave. That is one of the many, many very important uses of the whirlwind. Yep, every region's spikes have their own attack value. No! I've touched poison! By the way, those Black Panthers can actually be pretty hard to notice. You've noticed that there are caps on how many potions we can carry? Well, you can expand that, but I'm not gonna until fairly late in the game. Well, this is a problem. Yeah, Isigny Village is the only town in the game that's closed up at night, but that's because of the giant birds that are roosting around here. You know, the ones who crave human flesh. Well, there's some stuff I can explore, but we're gonna hold off on the dungeons until next time. What I want right now is a save point. Thankfully, there's always one close to a village. Anyway, that's it for now, and I'll be seeing you next time on Castlevania: The Lecarde Chronicles 2. Until then, goodbye!